class, so today we're going to be learning about measurement. Measurement is going to be able to accurately measure the size and length of an object. So we're going to start with definitions. The definition of measurement in measuring is to make certain of the size using an instrument or device marked in units. So basically, to measure something, we're going to use something that would appropriately measure that object. So in order to measure a piece of paper, we would use a ruler. And we could use the centimeter side, which is going to be over here, or we could use the inch side, which is inches are going to be a little bit bigger than centimeters. So in order to measure a tree, you wouldn't use a ruler. You would probably use a meter stick or something a lot bigger than this. So we're going to learn how to measure a piece of paper. So we're going to put our piece of paper up to the board. And we're going to take our ruler. We're going to start on the inches side, so it's going to be the bigger side. And we're going to put it flat up against the piece of paper. So whenever we do that, we hold them even right there on the bottom so where they would be in a straight line. And at the top of the piece of paper, we see that it measures at 4 inches. So this paper would be 4 inches tall. So we're going to go ahead and mark that. So 4 inches tall. Okay, so next we're going to measure the width. So this is the length and the width. So the width is going to be also 4 inches. So we're going to go ahead and mark that also. So right here we have a square piece of paper, 4 inches wide and 4 inches tall. Okay. Next we're going to measure another piece of paper. We're going to use centimeters on this one since it's a little bit smaller. We don't use centimeters to measure big objects because it would take a lot. So this small piece of paper, we're going to turn to the centimeter side, which is going to be the shorter measurements. And the centimeters is marked cm, while inches are marked in. So we're going to take this piece of paper and we're going to line it up with the 0 on the centimeter side. And we see that this is 9 centimeters tall. So we're going to go ahead and write that. See how I mark it with the cm right there. I'm going to do width, so we're going to do the same thing again. It is 7 centimeters in width. So we're going to mark that on the top. Okay? So we see how this is 7 meters in width and 9 centimeters in height. So again, now we're going to review. Alright, so measuring is to make certain of the size using an instrument or device marked in units. So again, we're using a ruler that is marked with inches and that is also marked in centimeters. For centimeters, there is 38 centimeters in 1 foot, and for inches, there are 12 inches in 1 foot. Right. So then we're going to go over, we already learned how to properly use a ruler, and we already learned how to accurately measure. So now we're going to measure another thing. So we're going to take a Sharpie here, which is going to be bigger, so we're going to use the inch side for this. So we're going to take our thing again, and we're going to put it up here, and we see that that is 6 inches tall. So you're going to mark that again. Right. Then we're going to do width, like this, and we're going to mark the width. The width is going to be 6 widths, or 6 inches. So, even with a Sharpie, something is as tall as it is wide, right? So one more time, just to review, measuring is to make certain of the size using an instrument or device in units. So for measuring, you can use either a ruler, a yardstick, a meter stick, you can use miles, kilometers, anything like that. All right, so that is going to conclude our lesson today.